I'm not even joking. I specifically remember it because I was so frustrated that I ended up only having 2 weeks of an official summer. Minasan, konnichiwa, squishy toke, yokoso. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 reasons why I now love rainy season in Japan. So if you like videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's get into it. Number 1, hydrangeas. So hydrangeas bloom in Japan during the rainy season, much like how the cherry blossom blooms during the spring here. So the reason I love hydrangeas is because they look beautiful, but also depending on where they're growing will depend on what colour they are. And so you can sometimes see really purple ones, sometimes really blue ones. And yeah, I am so excited to go and find some. I've actually been spending a little bit of time doing research online to find the best places to see hydrangeas. I'm so desperate to see them. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations, please leave it in the comment section down below and you might end up seeing a video of it on our channel. I didn't really know about hydrangeas until really recently. I feel like cherry blossoms in Japan are always talked about. Everybody knows about them. But particularly for me as a foreigner in Japan, it was really new to me. So when I first found out about it, I was kind of surprised that it's something people look forward to during the rainy season. And yeah, there's like areas where the area is completely covered in hydrangeas and it looks absolutely incredible. So yeah, I'm really excited to go and check that out. Number 2. Busy places are quiet. So one of the benefits of the rainy season is the fact that if it rains, a lot of places are quiet. So places that are usually really busy, tourist attractions, things like that, they are now quiet during the season. Obviously, the catch is you would have to go when it was raining, and you know, no one really likes going out in the rain. But if it does mean you get some peace and quiet whilst enjoying some of Japan's most famous landmarks, then I'd say it was worth it, to be honest. I mean, it does depend on how bad the rain is, and you should definitely make sure you have an umbrella or raincoat or just some kind of protection from the rain. But yeah, I would say it was worth it. I'm planning on going out and seeing some busy places myself during the rainy season, just because I find crowds really hard to deal with, which I'm sure most of you do too. So yeah. Number 3, the sound of rain. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but I'm sure a lot of you might be familiar with this feeling. In my mind, there is nothing better and nothing more relaxing than being indoors when it's raining outdoors. I think there's 2 reasons for this. The first reason is you feel kind of lucky that you don't have to be outside in this awful weather. And the second reason, which for me is the biggest reason, that's the sound of rain on the window. I find it so soothing and relaxing. And of course, I experienced this in the UK as well. But the rain in Japan, particularly during rainy season, can get quite heavy. So you really do hear it on your window. And I think, yeah, it's really comforting, especially if you have like a nice warm cup of tea, maybe a movie on, and you can just hear the rain against the window in the background. I love that feeling. There's really no ideal way to describe it. I just love it so much. It kind of makes me feel safe. The only time I would say that was a problem is at night. I have been woken up a couple of times during the night before when the rain has literally been so heavy. It's like slamming on the window. Yeah, no, that's too much. There needs to be a balance. But yeah, it's 100% one of the things that I enjoy most. Yeah, it's really nice. So next time it rains, focus on that sound a little bit. Maybe notice it a bit more. And I promise you, you'll find it a little bit relaxing. You might even enjoy it. Number 4, you appreciate the days that it's not raining more. So rainy season is, well, it's a season where it rains a lot, right? That's what it is. But you do get days where it doesn't rain at all. And if you're really lucky, on those days where it's not raining at all, the weather can actually be pretty nice. And I feel like when you are constantly living in rain for about a month, which is pretty much how long rainy season is, those odd days where it's not raining, you really take advantage of those and appreciate them so much more. I think the worst part of rainy season is the fact that your weekends are not going to be as fun because you can't really go anywhere. Unless you don't mind the rain, of course, like I mentioned before. When there is a weekend where there is no rain, or a day when you're not working and there's no rain, you really feel like, okay, I have to go out, take advantage of this, do something, because you don't know when you're next gonna get that chance. And I love that so much because it really gives me incentive to go outside and not just lounge around the apartment. So yeah, I honestly think that one of the best things about rainy season are those days when it's not rainy, because you really do get that extra drive to just go out and enjoy the weather and do something fun. Finally, number 5. Rainy season is unique to this side of the world. So I know for a lot of people, rainy season is annoying. And honestly, it was for me too, which is why I made this video, because these are reasons why I did learn to love it. And one of the biggest reasons is that we don't have this in the UK, like, at all. The UK is pretty famous for being rainy, but it literally happens, I don't want to say constantly, but very frequently. And sometimes I wonder if we had like a whole month where it rained constantly, would that be better? And I think the answer is yes. I would say Japan definitely has more good weather days than bad weather days, and I think a lot of it is to do with rainy season, to be honest. I think once you get through rainy season, you kind of know that the weather is going to be pretty much stable for the rest of the year, and definitely the rest of summer. You usually have so many good days for the rest of summer. I feel like last summer after rainy season, it probably only rained a handful of times, which is great because it means you can really go outside and enjoy all the summer activities that you really want to enjoy. Whereas in the UK, I remember one summer, like when I was in school, we have 6 weeks summer holiday. It must have rained for like 4 weeks of that every single day. I'm not even joking. I specifically remember it because I was so frustrated that I ended up only having 2 weeks of an official summer, and the remaining 4 weeks, it was just awful. It was cold as well. It was rainy and cold, which is just the worst combination for summer. So I do kind of appreciate that Japan has that all kind of in 1 month, and then you're pretty much good to go for the rest of summer. So that is it for today's list, you guys. Obviously, I prefer summer to the rainy season, but the rainy season isn't all that bad, and that's why I wanted to make this list today. But I'm really curious to see what you guys think. Do you really dislike the rainy season, or do you think maybe it's not that bad? Please let me know in the comments section below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!